That would have worked. I lied. That's a disappointing run-in, and I don't want to just like switch just like that. I'm gonna give myself a real chance at actually getting a decent run. So like, if I'm not able to get another run past Morton in the next 2 attempts, I have to switch, just out of respect to myself and my own free time. You know? So I wasn't just wasting time. Like, at least in that amount of time I'd be able to get a run going fairly deep into 11 exit. And there's less of a mental blockage there. Maybe I just need time away from this category, who knows. Been wanting to play it though. I was thinking about it today, like, man, I want to do some no-keep and stuff. You know, because I had a really good run the other day. Got a 38.45 on the finish run. And that run had a fair bit of mistakes, especially towards the end. And even at the beginning, basically all over. And it was still only 8 seconds off PB. Because of a 10-second mistake I made at the very end. So like, I should easily be able to bot my time. Even if I don't get a, you know, a freaking 37. And it was easy to get stuck in this category. And just like, stuck in the beginning, and it's just mistakes that are too tilting to not reset, really. So what coin did I get? Was it the one? I guess the one with the jump. Jump. Oh, we're almost at 100,000 already. Nice. Oh no, I love this category, but it's like, you know what I mean? I kind of really do want to start doing all castles, no cape. Like, I'm really good at this category at this point, like I'm good to move on, but I also want to get a really good run with the FYC clip. And ideally that would be a 37, but even if it's like a low 38, and it's still like a really solid run throughout, and it has FYC clip, like first, second try. That'd be good to play. And then I don't know what I'd be even going for in all castles, no cape. Ideally, you know, at least beating my time in all castles with cape, which is 43.52. I never really optimized that time though. I don't really care to go back to that category. How? What? Because even though it is, in a way, more fun category than No Starworld, it also is more annoying than No Starworld, and I hate cape. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. Because for some reason, the hard levels with cape stress me out more than the hard levels in no cape, and the easy levels in cape are just flyover levels, and I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, I felt like in all castles, every run I got that died on the vanilla fort, or died on the Lemmy split, was just like a waste of 5 minutes, was just like a waste of 8 minutes, or like 5 minutes for going through the frickin' Morton split and just flying over basically every level except Morton's castle. Well, I mean, not every level's flyover, obviously, but 3 out of those 6 are. And one of those other 3 is on a secret. and you basically fly over. You're basically flying, sort of. The ghost house isn't really like that interesting. You just fly up to the top. On the one part that is interesting and no cape. Because you have the blue bounce. Now granted the blue bounce is kind of the same every time. But it's still like something. You can't just freaking, like, I could literally look at my stream while playing the levels for half of the levels in the Morton Split. And that's in all castles or, you know, Starworld, you know? So it's like, you have the easiest split right before the hardest split. And so it's like, bro. Not to mention the fact that the difficulty ramps up so high towards the end. Freaking Larry's Castle, dude. Freak. And the fact that there's such a huge time save and just holding onto Yoshi, and if you lose Yoshi, you basically lose a minute. Because, you know, if I lose Yoshi and if I'm gonna ghost it, I'm not gonna get back. It would save like a little bit of time, but not enough for it to be worth it to go back to Yoshi, for Yoshi before Bob 1 when I haven't even practiced. Because when Chance started, I don't have a cape, and I haven't practiced Bob 1 cape, no Yoshi. Okay. Nice. No one nerfs it this time. Okay. Well, nice. Dude, 330? Jeez. Okay, let's go. Easy. Alright, let's get a good donut 3 and then, or donut 4. And then we're freaking in there, dude. I could hold this for real. Yeah, I wasn't able to get the fast PC. Okay. Still 250. Good. That 423 paid out. Okay. Yeah, it's going. I was a bit slow. I probably shouldn't have gone for it anyway, but you know, sometimes you just gotta do it, dude. Ah, that freaking seals it. Yeah. It was honestly fine, but once I jumped in the block again, I was like, well, I'm not getting back up there. So that's cool. So you should never get hyped about the Morton Split. I think you always backfire on this level. I'm still not sub 930, so I guess it's okay. Not really what I'd call good, but whatever. Could be worse. And I missed cycle and no fire flower. That definitely would have rolled by 2 seconds. That happens. happens, man. I was sort of saving another second on that first room, and also had a second on that. Yeah, I would have gold that by a lot, actually. If I hadn't launched Fire Flower and hadn't missed the cycle. I'm gonna let that for 4 seconds. Pretty quick VD1, man. Nice. Yeah, that's perfect. The Fire Flower spawned from the Buzzy Beetle. Let's go. I'll take it. I guess. Let's just either get a good VS2 or get the Fire Flower in VS2. Either would be acceptable. If I get a really good VS2, I'll probably be able to take time and be ahead out of this split. And that'll be worth losing that time on Bugly. Just for my second. I'll take this. Oh, freaking bob on, please. Okay. That's worth it. That's worth not having a Fire Flower for the next split. So crisp. So clean. Because now it's gold. And that's huge. It's like 2 seconds ahead of gold space. Yeah, if I get a 6 gold in this split, dude, I'll take that so hard. Are you serious? Could have been worse. So 257, I lost an extra in-game second to the water zones at the end. They were super sus. I'm gonna see a 430. Dude, just imagine a sub 430. Goddamn. Imagine I just clutch out a sub 14 on this right now. With that crappy freaking Morton split, that would be ridiculous. I can't mess up anything though. I don't really care if it's sub 14, I just want the gold. Half second. Okay, good. Ah, this is missing gold. I feel like it should barely gold. Yes, 1 second gold. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Satisfied with this run. Okay, let's chill. I didn't know I had peace. Oh, fudge. That would just be so classic. I'm messing around at the beginning of Butter Bridge 1. Oh, it's actually just freaking red. It's so tough. Because I got goddamn peace speed and then you realize. Oops. feel like if I lost Yoshi here, it actually would be somewhat of a blessing in disguise. I mean, I'd be able to go and get a fire flower. Question is, can I still be ahead out of this slot? The answer is no. At least it really should be no. I don't know how mathematically that would be possible. I mean, supposedly a Ludwig cycle is 8 seconds. I don't know how to freaking calculate that. I always lose like at least 10 seconds. Even though I go for faster. Oh shoot. Let me get that dragon coin. That's fine. Not a big deal. I go for faster movement stuff without fire flower than I went for in this gold. Like I went for a slow room 2 and a slow room 1. Even if I go for fast room 1 and fast room 2, and I have a cleaner fence movement than I had, I still lose like 11 seconds off gold. It's like, what the butt? What can I do? I don't know, man. I don't really want to go for the scroll strat in room 1 because I'm not consistent at it. And even though it's not like I have that much to lose with a mushroom, I still, like, if I have a power down and a power up animation, it'll like lose the same amount of time that it would save. Oh, good. Not a bad run. Not bad at all. Look at that. Look at that. See, plus 12.7. Thing is, I was counting. I think when they mean by Ludwig cycle is 8 seconds, they mean he moves around for 8 seconds and then he jumps up. But you can't jump on him right away. You have to wait until he comes down, which is like another 3 seconds. So I'm pretty sure it's actually 11 seconds, which makes sense. It's actually probably more though, because if I was 12.7 off gold, I went for a fast room too. The room 1 was slower though, so I guess I could see. I feel like it's 12 seconds. Well, the thing is, I didn't hit it as early as I could, so you know what? I think that's the movement I'm gonna go for. Score is too low. I don't remember what it was at when I but it was probably like, I don't know. I mean, I missed that dragon coin in Butterbridge 1. Let's try to miss other stuff. I mean, honestly, you know, I would have gotten more on a Ludwig if it were faster, and also more slow. So, yeah, no, it's probably a combination of those things. It just seems like I nail a first try every time in runs. I really don't want that to end. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, this feels pretty good, man. Literally perfect. I think you can get 240 if you do faster strats for the actual clip, but for that, I'll take it. The question is, can this be a sub 23? And the answer is probably not. Maybe I had missed a freaking cycle one more. Can't think like that. Didn't mess that up. Get back in mushroom. Okay. It was actually a good thing I bonked there, or else I probably would have gone for that and died. So. Clean, dude. 350. Here's 8-second gold pace. Wait, 8-second gold? Hold on. That means... Oh damn, it actually can be sub 23. Okay, please. I have to get a good throw here. You know how sick that would be to get a sub 23? No, these one, nice. Okay, come on. I don't care if this one dies, I need to finish out this. Freaking mic fell. Oh, jeez. 2258. Holy frick, the sub 23 no cape. Finally. I can't believe I got a sub 23 Roy before getting a sub 18 Ludwig. How crazy is that? That's pretty freaking nutty, isn't it? It's not a surprise that I got a sub 23 Roy before I got a sub 10 or sub 9 Morton. Because I don't go for the sub 9 strats. You know? I don't go for enough stuff to get sub 9. Like, I have to go for 0 cycle, donut 1, I mean donut 3. Yeah, that was freaking sick, man. Am I gonna get a clean chocolate 1 too? Let's see. I've messed up this level more times than I can even count. I'll take that. Freaking 259. Put my AirPods in my ear. This is too hype right now. I had a feeling. That's fine. Alright, we're going Yoshi on Chocolate 2. We're going Yoshi on Chocolate 2. Look at this, man. Best possible time, 37:41 out of Roy. That wasn't even like a perfect Roy split either. I mean, obviously I don't go for... There's still time save, like theoretical time save, but like even realistic time save. Like that FOI 3 was pretty slow. This is weird. I don't like it. Okay. I made it work. I just lost like an extra 2 in-game seconds. Not a big deal. .301 or 3 flat out of Chocolate 2. This is ridiculous. What is this pace right now? This will probably be the last run I do in this category. If I end up having a clean Wendy and a clean Valley Fort, no way. I just PB'd that in a minute. I don't think it's possible. Oh, shoot. Alright, playing it safe on Chocolate Secret again because the pace is insane right now. As if it weren't enough that I already golded the Vanilla Fort split this run, I also gold Roy and get my first ever sub 23. And a clean Wendy so far to boot. But then again, still have Wendy's Castle to deal with. So I wouldn't necessarily say this is like a done deal or anything. It's 100% not. There's still a lot that can go wrong, and I'm just scratching the tip of the iceberg, bro. I'm like tied with Goldface right now. I don't feel like going for first skip. Very nice. Yeah, that was too slow. Huh, what about the half cycle? Good. Good enough. We're good. This is fine. I lost 10 seconds on the split. It's really not a big deal. This is still nutty pace. It's gonna be best pace ever for sure. Cause this was already best pace ever on this PB, and I haven't had a run better than this out of Wendy. Better than the PB. Okay. All right. Now we just gotta finish it out. Could I actually get a 37 with this run? A 37 with a missed cycle and no Fire Flower on Ludwig. I don't know, man. Let's see. I feel like I'm kind of playing insane right now, but obviously I don't want to jerk myself off too hard because usually when it happens, I choke in really bad places. But I'm already so freaking happy with this run, I don't even care. Like, I'm not even gonna be mad if I choke this. I'm really not. Of course, that being said, I want to clutch this out, even if it's not a 37. Even if it's not. And I'm not even gonna say that it's unlikely that it won't be, because I have choked leads like this before. Now granted, it's like leads like that out of Roy, and not necessarily out of Wendy, the hardest split. But dude, Valley Forward ain't freaking snooze fest, man. There's definitely some killers in here. I mean, I gotta deal with this level first of all. And I've been messing this up every time I'm on good pace, or decent pace. Like, it'd be one thing if I didn't get the despawn and cycle skip. Alright, have to get the star. Alright, gotta be either right here. Right about here. Clean star grab. Let's keep it like a 295, I want to say. So I'm in the right place here. Oh, of course I'm too far to the right. Naturally. 293 is still really freaking good. It feels so good to actually get a good sunken ghost ship. Not just good, really good. That's because that's a great sunken ghost ship. That's for already being had this much out of Wendy. This is a good split so far, man. Imagine I just gold this split too. No, that'd be too much. I'll probably miss the cycle. I don't even know if I want to go for it, to be honest with you. I kind of want to, just as like a statement of like, I'm not playing it safe this time around. I'm going for gold. Literally. That's great. That's great. That's just great. It's easy as long as I start running at the right time. Honestly, that's what it is I always either go too early or once in a while too late. But usually I just go too early. Because I have the jump timing down. The only reason I missed the jump, like, because it's just a muscle memory thing. After you run the same amount of time, you just press jump. You're gonna make it in. And thank God you don't have to do a duck jump. That would be freaking stupid. Because dude, trying to do duck jumps while conserving momentum is actually ridiculous. Like, I think it's a 1 frame jump you can do to, like, do a duck jump and still have P-speed. Like, it's possible. I know because Taz to do it. And I think I've done it before once myself. I'm not trying to brag. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I've been so used to getting that I just kind of, like, assumed I was gonna get it. Stylish. Spin jump. Alright, I'm not going for fast LE for it. I might even just play safe on this one. Because right now this is probably gonna gold. That being said, you know, let's just play the game. I hate the fact that I can't kill those fritters. Okay. I'm seriously gonna get 3 golds in 1 split. Well, that's kind of poopy. I should play it safe in Dark Room. I think this is barely golden. That Vob 2 Room 1 was pretty sus. This is kind of ridiculous right now. What? Butthole. Oh my god, I have to play it safe here. I can't. Alright. Alright, let's get some pog claps in the chat. You know what, I'm making that an emote. Once I get 50 subs. So cool. Pog clap emote. I feel like it probably is a thing. So why wouldn't it be? I mean, pog and clap, 2 of the most iconic emotes as it is. Why wouldn't they find them? I mean, if they can make people pog climbing to your hardcore house a thing, why couldn't they make pog clap a thing? Thanks for the pog champ, Mojito. The weird thing is I'm not even nervous. Like, I've constantly told myself, like, alright, don't get too worried about this or that thing, but, like, nothing that I really was, like, worried about going in has even been an issue. Like, I was a little nervous going into, like, Wendy, Crush Wendy's castle. I missed, like, half a cycle, but it wasn't even the biggest deal, because I made the adjustments necessary, and the boss fight was fine. Just missed 1 Wendy cycle. Like, of her coming out of that. I just need to not frick this up, and then we're good. I think he's gonna come back. Does suck a little bit. I can still TP though. Yeah, I can still do this. Would have been too much. Well, it's not gonna be much, but I'm gonna frick this up. LTV. What can you do? It happens. I'm not mad about it, dude. I beat my time, and I was like worried that like this run is gonna be impossible to run against. But I mean, that's gonna be like 30 seconds on the last split. I'll take it. I was not expecting a PB tonight, so I mean, I can't be mad about that. It's just that it's hype, man. But it would have been nice to get to 37. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little salty. I'm a little bit salty because like I landed the first one so well, and the second one, I tried to rush it a little bit because I was like, forget, let's just try. But I should have held left while I was throwing it. Instead, he just went right and went off the screen. That's honestly fine. I can't be mad about that. I'm a little disappointed though, especially because like this run is still gonna be really hard to run against. But the thing is, if I had gotten a 37, I wouldn't have even had to worry about running against it, because I would have been like, alright, that's it, we're done with the category, I'm just gonna win all castles, no cape. And I was like, but I gotta keep going until I get a 37. I mean, this is a really good run, but no, my last run is not gonna have lost 30 seconds to gold on Bowser. I'm sorry. And at the same time, I don't really want it to have missed a cycle on Morton and no Fireflower on Ludwig and missed half a cycle on Wendy. But those mistakes, I mean, those last 2 mistakes aren't as big, but like the missed cycle on Morton, that's pretty cringe. Pretty cringe. But obviously, like, the biggest thing about... Man, I can't even be mad. This run is so good. I really got 3 golds in this run. How did I get 3 golds in a run and still PB? Like, you would think that should be illegal. Probably should be. Because the run's getting me stupid to run against. Especially the end, because the end is so good now. I do have time save on Wendy though, so it's good. Especially because, I mean, I can also go for Yoshi-less Chocolate 2, which saves a lot of time, especially if I get Speedrun 2. Even if I don't, it'll still save like 2 or 3 seconds at least. I can go for Speedrun 3, Chocolate Secret. Go for like Crusher Skip and like 1 cycle of the Crushers at the end of Room 1 in Wendy. And I didn't even get, you know, the half cycle. I got like a full cycle. Where normally I used to get full cycle and half, but you know, I got full cycle on Wendy, and I missed a Wendy hit. And Valley Fort split while gold wasn't perfect either. So there's still time save. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just happy I PB'd. Even if it's not the PB I was hoping for. I really was like thinking like, this is gonna be the 37. But I was just happy about the fact that like, I mean, I would have been happy if the run had died on load rate, dude. I mean, I golded the Vanilla Fort Split by a second. I was happy enough with that. And then I went ahead and golded Roy by 8 seconds, got a sub 23, and then I just continued the run. Golded Valley Fort by a second, and got a 17-second PB with a miss on Bowser Phase 2. That's like, what the butt? What is this run? This run was so good. It's still so good. It's still so good. I can't lie. You know, if anything, dude, it'll be nice to have 30 seconds to save from the final Bowser Split. Like, I don't remember the last time I had that much time to save in a PB. Normally, I'm not that far ahead. I'm either not that far ahead, like to the point where, you know, if I missed in Phase 2, even in Phase 1, Phase 3, I probably wouldn't PB. But like this time, I was really far ahead, but I wasn't so far ahead that like, I wasn't even nervous. I mean, the thing is, I wasn't really nervous. I fricked up because I went a bit overly ham. Tsunami? Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. That'll happen. I'm happy with that, though. I'm happy with that. I mean, I got another 38 just the other day, and I PB today. 17 seconds. 17 seconds is nothing to sneeze at, man. That's good. That's a good run right there. Didn't choke. It was a little choked. Actually, a pretty substantial choke, but not substantial enough to lose the run. God. Man, I was so worried that I was gonna like frick up at the end of the Crushers at on the Valley Fort. Or that I was gonna hit the Podobo and then try to go for fast Resner and die in the Resner fight. And that's the way I was gonna die, because dude, that would have been so heartbreaking. That's like one of my least favorite ways for a run to end, because it's like you're almost the end, and then you just, and that's a minute. You lose a minute because of that. Alright, well, GG though. That's good.